All right. Q, do I just call you Q? What do you want to be called, brother?
Whatever you want. You
All right,
can
I'll
call
call you
me
Q.
just Q.
All right, Q. My prompt says, Muslims, why are you still coping in 2026? So what I mean by that is we're still, after literally the worst year for dawah ever, 2025 was undoubtedly the worst year for Islam in general. People just, the massive attrition rate, over 150 some thousand people leaving Islam every year. And the Islamic dilemma, which has become more popular than ever before. Why is it that you guys are still in denial about the fact that the Quran contradicts itself and affirms the previous scriptures?
Where is the Quran contradict himself?
Well, if you're saying,
Can I? I'm sorry. First of all, can you give me just 20 seconds just to tell you something? I am Muslim
okay,
and my native language is Arabic.
that's fine.
So English is my second language. I really appreciate it if you speak a bit slowly.
Sure, no problem.
And the point is, I'm married with a Christian girl. She's from Romania and she's Orthodox.
Okay,
And I read a lot in Bible,
Okay.
and I have a lot of question marks.
Okay.
But the thing is, of course, I'm so happy to have like 5 or 10 minutes max with you. I'm not gonna take too much time with you just
Okay.
to make other people speak. I'm happy to answer any question. If I know, I will tell you I know. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know.
Okay, excellent.
So this is the 22nd I would like to tell you.
Oh, okay, thank you. So my question is then, you have been a Muslim since you were born, I would assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you believe that you believe that Bible is corrupted? Do you believe that it is lost, it is corrupted? What do you believe?
Yeah, I believe that is corrupted because do you want me to tell you why I believe so?
No. It doesn't matter why, because the why of why you believe it's corrupted doesn't matter. What matters is that you believe it's corrupted.
Yeah, but no, sorry, this is not logical what you said. Like, you are telling me it doesn't matter why. Of course, I didn't feel or I didn't find out that it's corrupted unless I find some reasons.
Okay,
so
Q. But
if
Q,
you say,
but
if you
Q,
say
stop. Q. I'm asking questions and we're having a back and forth. I don't need you to monologue explain everything, because for the sake of this conversation, why you believe it's corrupted matters absolutely not. And the next question is going to make that clear as to why it doesn't matter why you believe it's corrupted. It's just that you do believe that it is corrupted. That's it. Okay. And I'm about to flesh that reason out for you right now. Okay. You believe that the angel Gabriel gave Muhammad revelation from Allah, yes?
which the angel, you mean Jibreel?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that what you believe?
That's what I believe, yeah.
Okay. So I want to read you a verse, and because it makes your presupposition about the Bible very confusing to me. Okay. Right here.
But let me, my friend, just slow, because I will open if you want to read from Quran. So I want to see where you are. You know what I mean? You will tell me something in Quran?
Q, yes. You're going to go to Surah 2, verse 97.
1 second. Just 1 second, please. I have the Quran here, the book with me. Just 1 second. Okay. What's the name for the surah, or what's the number for the surah?
Surah 2, verse 97.
2 is Al-Baqarah 97.
Okay. So if we look at what it says, I have the Arbery Pickthall, Sahih International, and the Yusuf Ali. And it says, say whoever is an enemy to Gabriel, for he brings down the revelation to your heart by Allah's will, a confirmation of what went before, and guidance and glad tidings for those who disbelieve. So right here, it is saying that Gabriel brings down the revelation, the Quran, right, to your heart by Allah's will. So this first portion is saying that Allah sent with Gabriel the Quran, giving it to Muhammad, and says that it is a confirmation of what went before, which we know to be the previous revelations, the Zabir, the Torah, the Injil, and guidance and glad tidings for those who believe. So if the
Sorry,
Bible, brother,
I-
let me
I-
hold on. I need you
Yeah,
to
but no,
I need you to control your urge to interrupt and listen to the conversation, okay?
yeah, but you say there is no Torah or Injil in this ayah, my friend. I'm reading it in Arabic and in English. You
Okay,
say something, it wasn't there.
so if you want to
With all
play
my respect.
Okay, so if you want to play word games, if you go a couple of verses later in 3 verse 3, it says he has sent down upon you, O Muhammad,
Wait, my
brother.
friend, can you
Q.
relax a bit?
Q.
I'm with you. You said now you have to go three.
Q. You listen. You're under the misunderstanding that you're in control here, and I know that when you're talking probably to Muslim children, this is how you explain things. But my back is not up against the wall here. Yours is, okay? Because you're trying to play these idiotic word games about the words Torah and Injil not being there. But your book has already established, and your book later establishes as well, what was before it. This is why I tell you guys that you're coping still in 2026, because you're trying to pretend like you don't know what it means in 297 when it says confirming which was before it. But right there in 3 verse 3 in Al Imran verse 3, it says he has sent down upon
my friend.
brother.
Let me follow you.
Dude, if you cut me off
Let me
again, I'm going to boot you and move on to the next guest, man. This is insane. This is what I mean with you guys, with you constantly
Man,
coping.
you are
in the middle
yourself.
of what I'm explaining, you insist on my friend. First of all, we're not friends. I don't know you. Number one. Number two. Number two.
Well, how can I call
a
you?
couple of verses later, it makes it clear. It makes it clear that what was before it is the Torah and the gospel in 3 and 3.
Okay,
3.
when you finish, let me know.
If I can actually get 4 words out without you trying to interject, I'm trying to show you that your book says that it is the Torah and the gospel in 3:3. So if Gabriel brought down the Quran and said that it's confirming which was before it, and 3:3 identifies what was before it as the Torah and the gospel, I am now interested to see how you are going to explain that. Now, go ahead and say whatever you got to say.
My friend, are you okay? You finished now?
Can you repeat anything that I just said to you?
And of course not, because no one understands. You are talking about 97 from Surah number 2.
Why does this always happen with Muslims?
I don't know.
Because
they're still coping in 2026.
My friend, let me follow you, my friend. I just start and told you my native language is Arabic. Can you slow down, not talk to yourself, please? I will follow you. Just be like a wise man. I'm following you. I'm opening the book. I'm opening.
طيب خلاص stop crying. خلاص
But just
خلاص.
you shut up, please. Shut up. I'm talking with him, okay? Just you shut up.
Hey, mind your
Just
manners. Shut up before he puts you down. He'll throw you off the stage. Don't talk to me like that. Do you understand?
Don't interfere. I'm not gonna talk with you like
Do you understand? Don't talk to me like that again, or he's going to toss you off the stage. I'm trying to help you. Don't do that again.
Q, let's go back. Now that you've been warned, let's go back.
Woman, shut up in the chair. So you cannot talk. Okay, just shut up.
Okay, dude. Now
dude,
you're just.
No, you're not gonna do that, man. You're not gonna do this here, dude. Come on.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Don't make me yell at you, dude. Let me eat my food in peace. Don't be like that. Don't butcher the Bible like that in my presence. I'm trying to eat my food. Stick to the topic.
I'm talking reality in your Bible, my friend. I'm not gonna bring something from my book.
Don't teach us our Bible typical Dawa Muslim again.
Stop. Q.
All right, Q. Let's go back.
Am I right or not?
Yeah, the brother
Okay,
here.
back to the topic, my friend. Or not, my friend. Back to the topic.
You're wrong, just like every other Muslim. That's what's going
Verse
on.
number 97. Is that true?
Yeah, 297. 297.
Okay, and what the other one from Surah Al-Imran? What the number for the ayah or what the number for verse?
Ayah 3. 3 and 3.
3 from Al-Imran. 1 second. Okay, very good. So here they said about Torah and Bible from Al-Imran and verse number 3. But God doesn't say in Quran that he will keep him not corrupted. God say, "Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra wa inna lahu lahafizun." This is in Arabic. What that means, we are send this Quran to Prophet Muhammad and we will save it. So God,
where does the Quran say that?
I'm telling you, my friend. Shall I give you where is exactly?
No, just say it out of your rear end. Yeah, I'm asking you where does it say it.
Okay, 1 second, please. Yeah, it's in Surah Al-Hijr, number 9.
Okay. Here, brother. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. Okay. I'm going to read it. Okay.
You can speak like this way in the Muslim verse.
Bro, please just be quiet and let him read the verse, dude.
15:9. Then they would not
so if
be.
I need a couple seconds, don't laugh on me, okay?
Bro.
You know what I love about this? Check this out, guys. The verse that he gave me in 15:9 only illustrates the fact that Allah is incompetent. Look at what this says. Indeed, it is we who sent down the Quran, and indeed, we will be its guardian. What does this have to do with anything? What does this have to do with the Torah? What does this have to do with the Torah? What does this have to do with the Torah and the Injil? What does this have to do with the Torah and the Injil?
Okay. Can I speak now?
Yeah, I'm asking you, what does it have to do with the Torah and the Injil?
Can I speak without interrupt?
Brother,
if you answer the question, then yes.
Yes. And a second ago, you said that his brain is small, and now he's telling you to talk, and you keep on asking him the same question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. So what does this have to do with the Torah and the Injil?
First of all, how many people I have to face? Should I talk with 1 or should I talk with 10?
We're trying to guide the conversation because you can't track, dude.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, you
just
know what?
Follow the rules and there will be no problems.
Yeah, that you have to get checked, Q, because you continue to play the victim instead of just engaging with the conversation.
No, I'm not. Okay. Let's get to the business. I don't like to talk in the side talk. Okay, you asked me about Torah and Injil and Bible, and I told you that God take a guarantee, God take in consideration, and He said, I already sent, or I have sent the Quran to Prophet Muhammad, and I will keep it. Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra wa inna lahu lahafizun. And I send you this one where it comes. If you understand it, if it convince you, not convince you, it's up to you. I give you this evidence. Okay, so that's why I believe that Quran saved by God, by Allah.
Okay, but what does that have to do with the Torah and the Injil, though?
Let me finish the point, please. I'm just going in the same circle. I'm not gonna go outside from the circle. I'm not gonna go outside from the question.
Go ahead, finish.
Don't worry.
Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say that Torah and Bible, they are not books coming from God. They are, and we believe on them. But unfortunately, those books are corrupted, are changed. Something adds, something missing. Even if you go to Bible, there is a lot of places you can see chapter number 7 or wherever.
Okay.
Then verse number.
Okay, Q. All right, good. Okay, so you already made your position
I didn't
clear.
finish, my friend. If it's good,
no,
I didn't finish yet.
Because what you're gonna do is you're trying to shift into why you think that the Bible is corrupted, and I don't care why you think it's corrupt. I explained that to you in the beginning. I don't care why you think it's corrupted. Only that you think it's corrupted.
I'm telling you why.
Right. Okay, so that's fine. So you believe it. Okay, that's fine. Q, shut your damn mouth,
brother.
I'm telling you that it doesn't matter why. I don't need your examples, because I promise and guarantee you I can have an entire stream about what you think corruption is, and I will decimate you on that too. But I don't need to go down that rabbit hole with you, because that's not what this is about. What I am simply stating to you is you're taking 55 minutes to say one thing, and you're saying that this verse that you gave means that it's only going to protect the Quran, despite the fact that that's not what this says. But you still would have to contend with the fact that other places in the Quran, it makes it clear that your God wants those previous revelations to remain for the communities that they are affected by. Because in 548, it makes it clear that Allah supposedly told Jibril, who supposedly told Muhammad, and quote, "And we have revealed to you, O Muhammad, the book in truth, confirming that which preceded it of the scripture and as a watcher over it. So judge between them by what Allah has revealed and do not follow their inclinations away from what has come to you of the truth. Now, this is the part that really body slams you. To each of you, we prescribed a law and a method. So this is your God telling Muslims, you have the Quran, Christians, you have the Injil, Jews, you have the Torah. Had Allah willed, he would have made you one nation united in religion, but he intended to test you and what he has given you. So race to all that is good. To Allah is your return all together, and he will then inform you concerning that over which you used to differ. So the point that you tried to make about the Quran being the only one that he protected, basically you're saying that your God is incompetent or not all-knowing because you're telling me that it's corrupted and that there's invalid commands in your Quran because your Quran commands me as a Christian to follow the Bible, to follow the gospel, to follow the Injil. And yet you now, Mr. Muslim, in 2026 are saying, but it's corrupted. So congratulations, you're telling me as a Christian, which is commanded by Allah to remain in a separate community, which is what it says in 548, to follow corrupted scripture.
Okay, so now can I talk or what?
I want you to repeat any point that I just made.
I don't have to. I listen to you, and that's it. I don't have any comment. Can I talk or what?
If you can't steel man my position, then I have no interest in talking to you.
The reason he's asking
you know
that.
why, you know why?
Hold on, Q.
Because
hold on.
you know that's
the reason.
Hold
on, Q. Hold on, Q. I need to clarify something because you're not understanding. Q, hold on, Q. Hold on, Q. Hey, Q. He's asking that because he wants to make sure you actually listen.
That's why you are
by repeating his point.
Your God killing animals and infants and children.
No one's afraid, Q. No one's afraid, Q. I'm clarifying for you because you're ignorant of why Brother Maverick's asking that. He's asking that. Q, shut your mouth. Q. He's asking that because he wants that. Q, please, Q. No one's afraid. I'm literally clarifying something. Q, I'm not afraid. I'll destroy you on 1 Corinthians 14 because you butchered it. But that's not what we're talking about. So please be quiet. Q, be quiet. Be quiet. Brother Maverick is asking that because Q, stay muted, bro, before you get booted. He's asking that. He's asking that because he wants to make sure you actually listen. Because we had Muslims on here that weren't paying attention to what panelists have been saying, and then they start gish galloping and not actually addressing what they say. So Brother Maverick's making sure you actually listen and having you steel man his points. So please repeat one of his points. Repeat one of his points. Go ahead.
He wasn't listening.
No,
I was muting the whole time.
It's my turn to ask. It's my turn to ask.
No, it's your turn to repeat one of his points. So repeat one of Brother Maverick's points, or you're gonna get booted.
Open. No,
we're not gonna open anything until you can repeat what Brother Maverick said.
See,
we're not gonna open anything until you can. We're not gonna open anything until you can repeat what Brother Maverick said.
Mods, I'm done with him. Get rid of him. He's not tracking.
All right.
I told you cannot dare to open it. You cannot dare to read.
He's not tracking because he doesn't know. He doesn't even know. Muslims,
Dude.
Listen, you literally completely bought into what my prompt says. Your cope is so obvious and pathetic that I'm trying to talk to you about your Quran and what it says, and you're desperately trying to get into biblical corruption. Even if we granted you biblical corruption, it only highlights your God's incompetence. It doesn't do anything for us because we know that your claim is false. Even when we're granting it to you out of generosity, you guys are still desperately trying to go to 1 Corinthians. You want to go to 1 John 5:7. You want to go to John 17:3. You want to go to Mark 13:32. Idiots, we have already told you, fine, okay, it's corrupted, sure. Now address why your Quran is affirming it. No, but you shut up because the women not supposed to talk in the church. What? This is why the title is what it is. This is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. The cope is hard. The cope is hard in 2026, and Jesus is still now and will always be king, despite what every Muslim wants you to believe.